Ladies and gentlemen, yo, I'm Weird, and welcome to my workshop. Today, we will be hanging witch bells in Black Book.
The Raven thinks that the one to blame for the missing villagers is one of them. He told me I've already met him. Who can it be? Marfa? Philemon?
I'm sorry, what's her name specifically, called out,
The
Anicia?
hunter?
Anicia! That old witch is definitely a part of it.
Thank you.
I will find that Leshy. I need to break the seals, not wander in the middle of nowhere.
How much time passed already? Half of what's left? How was he there? Must be going through tall houses now.
Right. I will catch the Leshy and make him break the seal. I still have time.
Philemon is a shepherd. That means he must communicate with Leshy.
Yefim deals with the forest too. He's a hunter after all.
And I saw an offering. As soon as I learn enough, we can call to a public hearing. Or maybe fight face to face. I need to question the locals what they know about each other. Maybe then I will be able to find the Leshy. He couldn't leave here unnoticed.
Well, let's do it.
Spruce seal. Yeah, that might do it. Deal with you guys. Oh, I leveled up. Very nice. Level 14? Very cool.
God helps, Vasilisa. It's a blessing that Galina is alive. Here, take it. From all of us to you. Well, I won't bother you. You need to study the book, right?
Wait, I want to ask you about the locals.
Come to my isba. We can talk there. You're tired. Here, better read something. Come in if you need anything. We won't turn you down.
You may visit any place in Nemza an unlimited number of times. Speak to characters and search the village for clues to figure out which peasant is actually a demon in disguise. The more facts you learn, the more dialogue options are available. Oh man, we're gonna be here for ages. This village was built around a barnyard to make managing grain easier. I'll gather everyone here as soon as I find the imposter, but I have to go there first.
Looks like the village was built around barns. Makes it easier for the villagers to take grain and flour for their everyday needs. Here is where public hearings take place. It's quiet here now, except for the sounds of fir trees, nudging their dead relatives with furry branches.
Ephem's Isba on the outskirts. I'm just gonna go clockwise.
A small hunter's izba that is well lived in. He takes care of his home. The window gleams with a welcoming sliver of light. You walk around the izba, but don't find anything worth your attention. You see broad skis in the yard, a device for cleaning prey, and other hunting tools. They are all kept in order.
Oh, hey, Vasilisa, howdy! It's good that we finally have a knower. You've saved Galina, so maybe you will free us all.
Bats! About villagers.
How long have you known Anicia?
A long, long time. We're from the same village. She's Galina's mother-in-law. We used to go hunting with Galina's husband. But he's hunted, he's failed. He's no more. Yes, a fine man he was. A proper one.
What kind of woman is Marfa?
Oh, a fine woman. Not resentful. The songs she used to sing in the evenings. Oh, those were the days. I didn't talk with her much. An elderly herbalist lives close to her. She knows her better. She watches everyone from her window. Of that I'm sure. Philemon? Oh, a good man. A knower also. Well, he's not as powerful as you, but he still knows some things. Better go talk to him yourself. Most often he can be found near the haystacks. They're close to the forest.
I'm just gonna click on and see what it does. Offerings to Leshy.
So do you talk to the Leshy?
Oh, not after he hit the village. Well, I do the rituals, the usual ones.
Galina is Anicia's daughter-in-law?
Galina? Yes, she was married to Anicia's son, but he died. The forest took him, as well as many others.
Unfortunately, that kind of makes me think it's not her. Because, I mean, he would have... Presumably she didn't hate her son, and she would have been the one to take him off. Forest outskirts, here the line of men end and those of the Leshy begin. Why am I going here?
The Leshy's domain stands before you like a grim wall. The peasants have burnt part of the forest, but it maintains its size, growing back trees with remarkable speed. You follow your instinct, sensing traces of primitive rituals, and soon come to a tree stump that has the remains of offerings to the Leshy and bullet holes. You notice boot prints in the soot nearby and follow them. Here the hunter's stride is regular, and here it has sped up. Suddenly, the girl's tracks cross that of the hunter. You cannot discern anything further. The Leshy's domain stands before you. The fog quickly thickens, and you start to lose your sense of direction. Short paws stretch towards you from the fog.
Prepare to fight. Forest Satan. He's just gonna hit me for 16, and he's gonna heal. Bead Mom increases in size and becomes stronger. Let's start stacking stuff up on you. I should put firm on Dead Man. He's just gonna heal him again, and he's just gonna attack again. Mom? Oh, he's going to increase in size now. He's going to keep healing, which I don't really care about. I'm going to put that on him. And then I'll put that on him. Then I'll put that on you. Quite the size increase. He's gonna do it again. You're actually gonna attack this turn? Cool. Love it. Let's go. He already can't hurt me. Already got some bless. Let's just... Okay. He's gonna heal. Actually, he's gonna die. Even if I hadn't hit him, he was gonna die. Because this was gonna increase this to 37. There we go. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Marfa's house. House an acquaintance of mine lives in. The girl who brought me gifts. I wonder if I can go back and fight again. That was an easy fight, so...
Marfa's izba is richly decorated. Towels, a large salt pot, and everywhere the wood is covered with murals.
Greetings, Vasilisa, dear. Well, come in. Sit over there, in the corner.
What can you tell me about Philemon?
Well, he's a fine shepherd, a knower. Not as strong as you, though.
Has he been in the village long?
Well, he came here before the forest master closed us in here. Yes, only after that. Anicia is very grateful to him for his work. She gave him a belt, you know. She gave it to him right after St. George's Day, when he whispered to the animals.
He didn't take it. The start of grazing. Grazing traditionally started on St. George's Day, the 6th of May. It was a holiday for the entire village. The shepherd asked owners not to be late, or he refused to graze their cattle. The owners drove their animals with pussy willow branches left over from Easter. When the herd was gathered, the shepherd walked around it clockwise, holding an icon and reciting prayers. Sometimes, during the third round, he cast a special shepherd's spell. Okay.
Other than that, a regular man. I don't know what to add.
He refused to take it? That's strange. I need to learn about this belt from Anicia. How long have you known Yefim?
Yes, a fine man. Always successful with his hunting, even after all this. He's not himself lately, they say. The youngsters can tell you more. They watch everyone.
Tell me about Anicia Ivanovna.
Oh, the whole village heard her arguing with you. I don't know how you could listen to all that. I would curse her for sure. She was born with teeth. By the way, Galina is her daughter-in-law, but her husband passed away.
She was born with teeth?
A fine man he was. You saved her, so she might tell you more.
Hold on. I wanna look that up. Born with teeth. Saying? Superstitions about babies born with teeth. India, Polish. In contrast to other places, countries like India, Poland, and Africa have extreme superstitions regarding a baby with teeth. They believe that the baby will bring misfortune to the community. There are cases where they even killed such babies in early days. All right. Abandoned huts. In their free time, young people gather in izbas that have no owners. Oh, I didn't even notice we're gonna get a song. Fuck yeah.
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba. When you approach, they watch you intently.
Talk first, I guess.
We've heard of you, Vasilisa. I hope you will help Nimzia. No one has been able to so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's with this guy? Is he hurt?
His mouth is too big. In our village, no ones who call the Lesha's name too often get their mouths tight shut. Otherwise, it's scary. We don't want to be taken by Vorsa. Philemon doesn't take apprentices. He tells us he will manage by himself. He's right. None of the animals have ever gone missing. I guess the Lesha is fine with just villages. It used to be that some bear or the like would carry away an animal from time to time. We can't tell you anything about the hunter. We don't quite know him. He speaks to the Leshy and nowhere, sort of like you. Well, she's a fine girl. What else can we say about her?
Facts.
Galina was her daughter-in-law. They sure did argue. But quietly, so people wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Galina was crying afterwards, she told us.
Wait, no. Song, though. Okay, I can go back to where I am. I don't want to, like, leave.
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba.
Song.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
can't tell if this is just repeating. They usually end, right? I think so. Oh, and as I say it, I'll play cards with them in the next round. I think I'm gonna hit every location at least twice. So.
The herbalist's house smells like healing herbs. You look around attentively, but you don't notice any signs of evil spirits. It seems that the herbalist is not a witch.
Ah, greetings, Vasilisa. Everyone in Nimza is talking about you. I don't care where this village is, in a fog or in Pierre, makes no difference to me.
Okay.
Well, my neighbor lives here. A fine girl, but not very hard-working one. She's young. She'll learn.
What do you know about Anicia?
What do I know? The missing Galina was her daughter-in-law. That's what I know. What else? A quarrelsome woman.
They say the hunters are close with the Leshy. Have you noticed it with yours?
Oh no, don't mention the Leshy. You'll call him.
I mean, you just did.
The hunter might go dancing with him for all I care. He doesn't tell us.
I don't really care. Okay. I'm gonna do what I did before. Anything I don't have, or anything I only have one of, I will buy. Okay, so I need another one of those. I've got whatever that is. Oh, I don't have a lot of these. Shoot. Oh, is there a maximum? No, there's not. Don't need those. Okay. Got plenty of break herbs. Precreche herb? Sure. Crying herb. Got some of that. Got some of that. Archelan? Yep, got Archelan. Need that. Need that. Alright. Facts!
Are you friends with Marfa, your neighbor?
Not so much. Recently, I visited her in the evenings. She wasn't home. That happened several times. God knows where she was. You could ask a shepherd about her. He leads the cattle to graze in the evenings. Oh, the youngsters. They also like to walk at night. They may have seen something.
Anicia's mansion? Years ago, this mansion was home to a great number of people. Now only Anicia lives there.
Like many other houses in the village, Anicia's Izba is bent because of the wildly growing forest. You knock at the door, and your acquaintance opens it for you.
You again, witch. Ugh.
I didn't think she was gonna be very helpful.
Looking forward to never seeing you, you damn vulture! Well, what do you need?
Bitch, I saved your fucking friend. You! I'm gonna accuse you just because I hate you.
If him? He's a fool. I bet he's the reason the village got stolen. I bet he wrote his little charter wrong, and the Leshy was only too glad to grab it all. Phew. Godless coldoons. Ah, another curse maker. This one is worse than all the rest. His mouth is all rotten. Just like yours. He does nothing. Only feeds here for free. I know exactly how these Noah shepherds do their work. The wolves watch the animals instead of him. He's only dilly-dallying.
Cattle grazing wolves. If a Koldun was hired as a shepherd, he might fool around quite a bit. He could understand animal languages. There once was one such Koldun in the next village over, the one behind Dry Gully. He made a deal with a Leshy for the first grazing, and the Leshy gave him some wolves, the ordinary kind, not werewolves. The wolves guarded the cattle while the Koldun was resting in the shade of a tree.
That girl's a hypocrite. Wants everyone to like her. But she's got a mind of her own. She's gonna give us trouble.
They say that Galina that went missing was your daughter-in-law, right?
That's none of your business. You lousy witch! Get lost!
Anicia pushes you away from the door and slams it shut in your face.
Huh. Right.
Galina is doing well. She's sitting at the table and is already busy doing housework.
Vasilisa, I don't know how to thank you. You'll always be welcome in my house. Well, come in. Sit here, under the icons.
This woman came to me, Anisia Ivanovna.
Oh, Lord help me. Even the Leshy won't take that woman. I know. I used to be her daughter-in-law. He's friends with the shepherd. I bet they both talk to the Leshy. But I don't believe they are to blame for the missing people. They are fine men. We're friends. I love her. She used to bring me and my husband lots of gifts, especially after our village got closed. She's so kind.
Do you remember the time when the Master of the Forest took you? What did he look like?
My memory is foggy, Vasilisa. I can hardly remember any of it.
Did he look like anyone from the village?
No, he was dark, as if made of wood, covered in moss and mushrooms. He nearly crushed me with those roots. God help me.
Galina starts to sob.
I remember one thing he told me. I can't pray.
Not allowed to pray. This happened just the other day. A man walked into a pothouse. He was dressed quite well. Goatskin boots, red shirt, sheepskin coat, and all. Like a trader or a clerk of some kind from St. Petersburg. He opened his purse, which was filled with countless coins. He also brought his brother and mother with him and said he was looking to marry the host's daughter. They struck a deal. However, he said, I don't need anything of yours except for the girl. The girl disappeared from her house and returned 6 weeks later to give her cross to her father. She told him she was living in prosperity, but that she was not allowed to pray. Facts.
You're Anisia's daughter-in-law?
I was. Absurd life that was. Well, it's a sin to complain. We all live as we can. My husband was taken from me by the forest. He died. God rest his soul.
What kind of man was he?
A good one, loving, so unlike his mother, Anisia. When he died, she blamed me, said I cursed him.
Did you argue?
We had some disagreements, but I don't think she cursed me. I don't remember any such thing.
Bales of hay. I managed to gather some hay. They say I can find the shepherd here.
The shepherd is sitting by the haystack, hitting his poo drum with sticks. Fog surrounds him, covering everything with slippery
drum?
moisture. You smell mold and mushrooms.
From one Noah to another,
Maybe it's
I
that
wish you
thing?
well.
about the peasants.
They say Yefim the Hunter communicates with the Leshy. Could he have set up these disappearances?
No way. I was writing charters too, but who wants to curse? He isn't to blame. Well, I only do what needs to be done. Everyone likes Martha. She treats many of us to gifts. But I don't like her very much. The woman has a mind of her own. That's all right. I'll have a chat with her when the time comes. Oh, a quarrelsome woman. She's the one who cursed everyone. That's what I think. His son was Galina's husband, so she herself cursed him. Who else?
Have you ever seen Marfa when you brought the cattle for grazing in the evening?
I have, yes. But I haven't seen where she went. Maybe the youngsters saw it.
Shepherds also communicate with Leshy. He watches after the animals for you. Did he give you any helpers?
Nah, just some silly things. I don't measure up to you, Khaldun's. I do everything by myself. It's scary dealing with the forest, everyone says so. I need to look after the cattle. They won't punish some icon, but they will punish me if anything happens.
Cattle grazing. Cattle grazing and fodder provisioning in North Precamia were extremely important. Summer was short, but cattle had to gain weight and had enough fodder to last until the next summer. The landscape and the amount of livestock in a herd defined the place and peculiarities of grazing. If the place was enclosed, a shepherd was not necessary. The cattle were left with God, and it was believed that St. Nicholas watched over them. In case a cow or a sheep disappeared, the one who got punished was his icon. It was carried to the stables and whipped with reins.
You came to Nimzia after the forest master hid it, right?
Yes, I was unlucky. The Leshy caught me. Doesn't seem that I asked for an invitation when I entered his domain.
What were you doing before this?
I was a worker. My father was old and couldn't support me. I made my own way.
Right. I'm missing an encyclopedia.
A small hunter's izba that is well lived in.
Oh, hey, Vasilisa. It's good that we finally have a knower. You've saved Galina, so maybe you will free us
I
off.
found your tracks in the forest by the offering. You were dragging some girl by the forest edge. It was Galina. Did you give her to the Leshy?
Bite your tongue, Vasya.
Who was it then?
Well, me. And the girl was one of the villagers. You can see her in the village right now. I told her not to tell anything. It's a bad omen. I left an offering to him and shut the town. I've been trying to summon the Leshy for several months straight. I want to ask him eye to eye if Nimzia is doomed because of this. But he cares little for us. Will you maybe be able to get to him? To a righteous forest.
Here we go. Leshy. A Leshy is a guardian spirit of the forest. In the Sheridan region, he can alter his appearance, but he usually appears as a bearded old man. One can recognize him as a Leshy by his cap, which is pulled over his eyebrows to hide the fact that he has none. That's why, during Sheridan Yuletide games, young men who impersonated a Leshy painted over their eyebrows with runny dough or powdered them with flour. He also hides his feet in high boots or felt boots, for he has horse hooves. However, he wears a right boot on his left leg and a left boot on his right leg. A Leshy can also change his height. He can reach the top of the pines with his head when he is in a forest, or become no taller than a blade of grass or a wheat ear when he enters a meadow. So far, I'm kind of suspecting the shepherd.
The Leshy's domain stands before you like a grim wall. The peasants have burnt part of the fort.
If he's got his hat pulled down over his eyebrows,
towels.
Greetings,
I'm gonna be
Vasilisa.
pretty
Well,
sure.
Come in. Sit over there.
It wasn't something that I had, like,
They say you walk the streets at night,
paid attention to,
acting
so...
strangely.
Oh no, Vasilisa dear, God forbid. I sit at home, that wasn't me. Who walks at night at all? I'm too scared.
If the kids say that they saw her, did they already say they saw her? So...
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba. When you approach...
We've heard of you, Vasilisa. I hope you will help Nimzia. No one has been able to so far.
Did you see where she walks at night?
Marfa walks at night? No, it can't be her. But someone definitely walks the streets. Must be the devil. Recently, Galina went missing, and we noticed some shadow getting into her house. One of us was placing a candle for her in the corner in the evening. You know, so that the forest would let her go. Suddenly, he heard some rustling and saw the door open. It was Leshy. Who else? He immediately ran out of the izba. We found his tracks in the morning. Someone must have been carrying a heavy soul off to the forest. There must have been Galina's second spirit when Leshy was holding her. The tracks are deep, so this spirit put up quite a fight. Scary thing.
Have any of you seen a hunter by the forest edge? Well, don't be scared. I can protect you from him. You can tell me now.
One of the girls confesses she saw Yefim by the forest edge. She says Yefim was asking the Leshy to free Nimzia and bring the missing people back.
The herbalist's house smells like healing.
I don't care where this village is.
Oh.
In the fog or in the Pernia. Makes no difference.
Are you gonna actually answer your door?
Like many other houses in the village, Anisia's...
You again, witch. Ugh. I'm looking forward to... Well, what do you need?
Marfa says you gifted a belt to Philemon.
I did, and he didn't take it. Still walks in his red one, damn him. This Usietka was smothering me all night. Looks like I made a bad belt. Although, I did it with proper permanent patterns. Why am I telling you this? A witch won't understand. You only want to walk around bareheaded.
The Susetko didn't get angry for nothing. I should speak to him.
I kind of want... Okay, I'm actually gonna save Scum a little bit. Save game. Why can't I make a new save? Okay. Because no. If this does actually accuse her, I don't actually want to. I just want to see what she
Had
says.
you argued with Galina? Did you blame her for your son's death?
Okay,
You
good.
cursed her and wished the Leshy would take her.
Anisia's face changes, and she takes a step back.
Well, why did you freeze there? Did you curse your daughter-in-law?
Anisia makes another step, and almost falls on the bench.
I did. You guessed it, witch. It's as you say. I am to blame. And what of it? It was Galina who cursed my son. Who else? Who? You're a
Okay.
witch, and she might as well be one. You found each other. I'm not scared. Tell it to everyone at the gathering if you wish. I cursed her, and I curse her still. And I curse you. I wish the Leshy would tear you to bits. Get out!
Anicia pushes you out of...
Okay. Oh, what?
Galina is doing well.
What?
Galina is doing well. She's sitting at the table and is already busy doing
Search the
You
yard.
search the yard and notice the tracks the villagers told you about.
Oh, right.
Someone was dragging something heavy towards the forest.
I don't want to leave the location. I want to go talk to Galina.
Galina is doing well. She's sitting at the table.
Vasilisa, you'll always be welcome in my house. Well, come in. Sit here. Under
They say the Leshy came to you when he held you in the roads.
God save us. My life is not enough for him. He wants to curse my household as well.
How so?
Why else would he take all my copper dishes? It was all that was left from my husband. And it's still heavy. I saw the trail leading into the woods. The damned chort. I'd rather be dead.
Galina whimpers. The shepherd is sitting by the haystack, hitting his...
From one Noah to another, I wish you well.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's him.
Galina is doing...
along with the,
You search the yard and notice the track.
Okay. Along with the fact that, what's I'm saying? The kids saw the hunter asking the Leshy to bring everyone
A
back.
small hunter's isba that is
Wouldn't
well
do
lifted.
that.
He takes care...
Oh, hey, it's good that we finally have a Noah. You've saved Galina, so maybe you will free us all.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back here. Oh wait, I wanted to.
Looks like the village was
cards with
built
the
around
kids.
barns.
Wow,
Makes
that's
it
not that big
easier
a
for the
deal.
villagers to take grain and... You tell a couple of kids to gather the village. The crowd soon gathers.
Why are you gathering here? To listen to that damned witch? Nonsense.
Hold on. Why should we leave at the mercy of the Leshy?
The peasants mumble in approval. You feel uneasy from dozens of eyes looking at you with a mix of expectation, contempt, and hope.
It's only recently that I've come to your village. It's clear that something is wrong here, and prayers won't help. I went searching for Galina.
You saved her. Thank you, Vasilisa.
Yeah, great. Like,
You
but
hear
not the point.
murmurs of approval from the crowd, as well as cries of gratitude.
The forest master is the one to blame. And he's hiding here, among you. That's why it's so easy for him to kidnap people. And I know who's to blame. They're waiting for what I say. Who among them is a Leshy?
New fact. Oh, god damn it. I don't want to accuse him. I don't know why it's saying new fact, though.
Yefim is often in the woods. He writes charters and such.
Okay.
I've never cursed
Okay,
anyone
that's
and
stupid.
never stole anyone for the forest master.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't the correct one. The correct one is the shepherd. He's the only one that doesn't have any connections to anyone else.
Looks like the village
came at
was
the end
built
of the.
around barns.
He came at the.
You tell
He
a
came
couple of
after
kids to gather
the village was taken, so he doesn't have any past
Why are you
connections.
gathering?
Hold on.
He
The peasants
wears
feel
his
uneasy from
hat
dozens of
below.
eyes looking at
He
you
cut
with
to
a-
cover
only
his
recently that I've come
eyebrows
to your
because he
village.
doesn't
I went
have
searching.
any.
You hear
The forest,
Blah,
that's
blah,
why
blah,
you're waiting
blah,
for
blah.
what I
It's
say.
the shepherd.
Forest master
Yeah.
lives among you. That's why you can't beat back the trees. That's why people go missing so often. Your shepherd, Philemon, with no eyebrows and with the Leshy's belt, is waiting for you to curse each other.
You search the crowd and see that the shepherd is here. A couple of men grab him by his belt and drag him to the center of the crowd. Philemon tries to fight, but then grows soft. You take the book and get ready to bind him with Zagavers, but he raises his eyes, and you see that they have turned black. The changeling Leshy easily shrugs off his captors. A strong wind picks up, and the shepherd's figure stretches out, becomes transparent, and vanishes in the swirling fog. Otherworldly laughter is heard from the forest. The frightened villagers scatter to their homes. You clutch your book tighter and run after the Leshy.
We must catch this son of a shepherd.
Wait, Vasilisa. I saw everything. Still can't believe my eyes. I want to help. Philemon, run that way. I may help you with something else. There is this thing.
Sure.
Talk faster. I don't need you in the woods. You will only get yourself killed.
A wonder-working icon will come in handy to you. I blamed God for all of this, wanted to punish him, and I hid it nearby.
I will take, if I have time.
From the Permian language, it translates as fields of the southern side of the day. Ayun Volador. Ayun Volador fields.
You step onto a southern Nemzia field. Suddenly, your way is blocked by evil spirits. These must be Philemon's helpers.
Prepare for fight. Oh, the half-wolf guy again. Wait, what? Immunity to blood. I didn't send my chorts out. Oh, I sure hope I still can. Okay, so he's Fierce 10? Fuck that. You need to go. Dead man. What else you need? Regen, and I might as well throw that out. Try and protect me this turn. Since I'm gonna have renunciation on me next turn. Oh god, my entire thing is about regen. Oh my god. I might have to reload. I don't know if I can overcome that mistake. He's dead now. I need to focus on him. Can't bless myself. Still have pronunciation, yes. And now I don't need it because I'm gonna blah blah blah. I'm just using them to get them out of my hand. Should still be able to send them off. For just the teensiest bit of healing. Because I can. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Right. Okay. I still might have to, can I not? I can't send them. Okay, I have to reload. I can't. I have to check two things. I have to go to the village gathering. I might have to start totally over.
Looks like the village was built around bards. Makes it easier.
Yeah, hold on, leave the location. Can I send you off still? Wait a minute. It says you're out. What? So... you guys are out doing stuff. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I forgot to send them.
Looks like the village was built around bards. Makes it easier for the village. You tell a couple
Hold
of
on,
kids.
that's odd.
Hold the pest you feed.
It's only I went to
Blah 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 blah
That's
blah
why
blah
they're
blah
waiting
blah
for
blah.
what I say. The
Shepherd.
forest master lives among your shepherd.
You search the crowd. The changeling Leshi.
Time for the shepherd.
Wait, Vasilisa. I saw everything. Still can't believe my eyes. Philemon, run that way. I may help you with something else. There is this thing.
Hold on. Oh my gosh, it wanted me to send it now? Was this supposed to be another day?
talk faster.
I wonder. And
I will take.
Dude, that's so irritating.
You step onto a southern Nemzia
Prepare to fight. This is gonna go so much faster this time. Let's get these going, actually. Who are you hitting? You're hitting him? Yeah. Enjoy it while you enjoy it while you can. I'm actually gonna... Oh, I can't save it. Fine. That one. Hit him. Hit him. I haven't been renounced yet. Go ahead and throw that in. Okay. Fierce 10, jeez. Let's get Dead Man. Okay, it was going to him. 29. I'm gonna take some damage. Still gonna take some damage. That was odd. The animation hit him, but he got the... I mean, I was supposed to. I aimed at him, but still, it's weird. Oh, you guys are both attacking me? Boo. I'll do this. Did it again. Oof. Man. Need this regen going. He's dead anyway. They're both dead, so... Just kind of toppled over. That's as much healing as I can manage to give myself. It's enough. Excellent. Ailment. Sure. Oh, the hunter's stash. Let's go find that. Efim says I can find an icon here that may help me.
On an old stump covered with mushrooms, you find an icon the hunter was telling you about. The frame has begun to rot, and the icon itself has gunshot marks on it.
Where did this guy get all these bullets that he was putting into trees and shit?
The face of the saint looks at you with reproach, as if it was you who shot it. You quickly hide the icon in the bag.
Alright. Hold on a minute. Who's messing with me? So I'm still getting waste. So unfortunately, I can't have that waste on me as much as I would like to use that. Forest has... So I need 3 Belichkas? 3 Belichkas and an encyclopedia. This forest has also grown wild. This Leshy has no bounds. Where does he get so much power? Hello, birdie friend.
The raven appears, as if out of nowhere. It lands on an old cross and stares at you. The forest rustles around you. The wind disperses the fog, and for the first time in a while, you see the night sky. The raven's eyes flash red in the forest darkness.
It turned out to be a shepherd, not a mother-in-law, not a plowman. It's good that you found him. It will be easier to defeat him. He's afraid of you.
Yes, but where is he? How will we find him in the forest?
We've already tracked down Philemon. He went to that tree where Galena was found. Turns out he has a secret underground lair there. All of those who were kidnapped are held there.
Do you think he'll uncover Nimzia?
He will. You won't leave him no choice. You have the book. Black.
You know about it?
I guessed it, sensed it, knew it from the start. The wind at the crossroads told me. Carr.
How do we find the entrance to the lair?
I know where it is. I know. I'll show. Go to Kulpa. Carr.
Those who were kidnapped, are they alive?
Not alive and not dead. Our father sometimes took people, but he let them go later. Someone will pray for them or say a holy word, and then he'll let them go.
Don't say bless you. A girl named Dusya lives here. Once she was lost for a week. Later we learned that she had stayed with Leshy and was fed pine cones. One thinks they're eating pies and cakes, but they're actually being fed pine cones. Leshy sometimes switch out a person for another. This happened with a certain wife. Her husband waited for her a long time, grew tired of waiting, and decided to remarry. The Leshy asked the wife he had kidnapped, "Do you want to visit your husband's wedding? You may go, but if anyone sneezes, don't say bless you." She came to the wedding, sat on top of the stove, and no one noticed her. Someone sneezed, and she forgot herself and muttered, "Bless you." She was immediately discovered, and the evil spirits released her. Huh. So she should have said bless you.
This one keeps their soul, feeds on them. For him, their souls are like sugar. Carr.
What kind of chort are you? Maybe you're leading me into a trap.
You don't know who I am?
What is this strange bird that showed up at the crossroads? Was it this raven?
I wasn't prepped for this. I don't know. I don't remember them mentioning anything about birds. It's not a werewolf. It's not a wolf, but it does have the red eyes of a werewolf. I'm kind of thinking a domovoy because they mentioned that, like, yeah. I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna ask for a hint. That's the hint? It's unlikely that Domovoy is so far from its home, and he doesn't look like an ordinary chort. I guess Hell's Demon.
I know who dwells at the crossroads. You!
My name is Carnesh. I'm Eleshi's son, as well as Philemon. He's my brother.
That wasn't an answer!
From me for a long time.
I'm sure, I guess they wanted me to say Leshy. He did call himself, our father used to take people and put them back. But still, I still wouldn't have guessed it, because it doesn't say Leshy's son. If it had, I might have been like, oh hey, he just said that our father used to release people. Come on, bad, no, bad. I don't like it.
I didn't track him while he was...
Whatever, I was gonna get it wrong anyway.
But you helped me. Yes, you did. It is I who dragged you here from Balut. It's my figure you saw in the forest. My presence.
You're the reason I'm trapped here.
It's not so simple. No, I was lured by the book. It led me to you. I'll help you. Only my father can break the seal on this book, and you won't find him without me. No.
All right.
Go to Kulpo. I will wait for you there.
The sound of wings reverberates through the old branches when the raven takes off from the old tomb. You gaze with sorrow at the crooked cross. Who was buried here, and why? Does anyone remember this old grave and the dead man within? This man was also buried outside the churchyard. These uneasy thoughts stay with you even after the grave is far behind you.
Guzzle Field. When you drink a lot of water, they call it guzzling. So what kind of a field is it? One that drinks a lot?
Your bast shoe sinks into the freezing sludge.
Bast
You have
shoe?
arrived at a flooded glade. After finding an old path made of rotten planks, you make it closer to your goal, but feel something wrong and stop halfway into the swamp. It looks like Philemon's chorts have set an ambush ahead. You look around. There's a man standing by the fringe of the forest, but you can't make out his face. You step back and follow the strange figure. Call out to it, but it's continuing further. It seems as if it's leading you around the swamp, across the river. Should you follow the stranger, or continue on your way to the Leshy's lair?
Pudvabank. The shadow I spotted in the swamp earlier went this way.
A man is standing on the other bank. Your blood runs cold. The figure seems familiar. Could it be him? You're separated by a small, cold river that you can wade through.
Sure.
The icy water burns like a flame. Your breath freezes, but you gather your strength and reach the opposite bank. The silhouette beckons you further, towards some ruined buildings.
Pudvaskeets. Skets? Old crumbling is buzzed. The locals mentioned something about the skets of old believers.
The roof has collapsed, and fir trees have grown in the rooms. It looks like even the everlasting stoves have bent, collapsed, and become homes for the trees. Suddenly, you witness a strange vision. Several forest chorts are chasing a pack of squirrels while muttering something.
I will attack them. Oh, shit. You again. Let's get that going. I'm not gonna take any damage this turn. Let's get, Oh, I think she just always makes the same animation and it always goes to the same spot. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't good. I need this ward. If he takes the ward, I'm dead now. Oh man, that sucks so much. No, I'm dead. God damn it. This might take a couple of tries. There's gonna be a bit of RNG involved. Kill him? I'm gonna put these up and hope that he removes regeneration. This isn't one of those pieces of RNG I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, you got rid of it anyway. God damn it. Yeah. There's nothing to be done. Okay. So he is actually the most important thing. I have to kill him. I think he might always take the first thing. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna do one more fight, and then no, you guys are. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more fight, and then oh, perfect. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted. Excellent. Okay. Hold on. I have to get enough. Oh no. I'm gonna die. God damn it. Maybe not. Not quite. I'm still gonna die though, because next turn he's gonna start his big recitation, and I can't get enough health. Unless I can kill him. No, I think he just dies. Yeah, because he's going to take 40... He's going to take 51 damage this turn. Yeah, and the next turn he dies. Okay, excellent. All according to plan. Yeah, sure, he lied to himself.
The last shorts vanish in a haze.
Man.
You catch your breath and notice the man you met by the Putva in the distance again.
Swampy woods. Trees grow right out of the water. Has the river overflowed? Man, I need to heal.
It's difficult to travel the untrodden paths. The river Pujva spilled over its banks and formed another swamp here. There he is, your old friend. He's here, standing in the middle of flooded wood. You call out to him, but your voice sinks in the thickening fog. The dampness sets into your bones, and you start to shiver, either because of the cold or in anticipation of the meeting. You come closer. The silhouette gradually moves away. At times, you feel you can almost touch it with your hand, and at others, it disappears. But then once again flickers in the pine wood.
Tall fir trees. Yet another forest. Sure has tall trees. This is all very strange. I feel like normally I would feel like this is a trap.
The one you were following
kinda
all
still
this
do.
time gets lost behind the trees. You follow him, and the pine needles and moss rustle beneath your feet. Suddenly, you step on a broken fir branch. You are quickly surrounded by forest demons.
Forest shorts. Okay. Oh, God. 29 damage. Oof. I think somebody's gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit him with that. Kind of try and just take him out as quickly as I can. Oof. Okay. Vampirism and vampirism. Excellent. In Father's name. Okay. They're both putting renunciation on me. Let's get that regen going. Let's get my father's name again. And as much as I would like to do that, I need to do this. I need to get some waste stacking on them. I'm going to take 42, 30, 32. Okay, so I'm not going to die, but I'm just barely not going to die. Doesn't matter, put it on him. I had renunciation on me, and I didn't think about it. Right. So I'm gonna heal myself. Where's one that does the healing? Actually, I could just put regeneration 4 on myself. This is the only time this will be useful. Vampirism again. Okay. Very dark. Good. He's gotten rid of. Oh, he's gonna attack me? That's not nice. Oof, now they're both attacking. I think I'm going to live. Like the fight. I'm going to live through the fight. They are healing a great deal. Pronunciation again. Okay, but he's not going to hurt me this time. I suppose it's more accurate to say I'm not going to get hurt this time. Looks like next turn I win. Sure, why not? Back to full health. Oh, fuck yes. Right.
The chorts scatter as frightened beasts. The figure awaits you there, at the forest's edge.
Oh. I have to wait. Hopefully I get them. Impenetrable fog. Over there, a figure in the fog.
Here is your beloved. Here he is, in the fog. You recognize his figure. You feel that you will hear his voice any moment now, but you can't see his face. You take a step. The figure doesn't move. He's waiting for you. Only several steps separate you from him.
Oh my God.
Another moment, and you will be together again. You suddenly lose your footing. A chasm opens beneath your feet. You come to your senses at the bottom of the ravine. The fog is gone, and the figure with it. You can hardly hold back your tears of grief and pain.
No, wrong thing. Leshy leads lads astray. I knew a lad who'd been led astray by a Leshy. He knew the forest better than the back of his hand, but he still got lost. He had forgotten to ask permission to enter the forest. One must say, "Master of the forest, let me enter your domain. I will offer my sincere thanks." And so the Leshy caused him to lose his way. The lad wandered around the forest and even climbed a fir tree, but he still couldn't find his village. All he could see was a single light somewhere in the middle of the forest. He walked towards the light, barely making it there. He came upon a stout izba. He knocked on the door and heard a voice say, "Come inside. We've been waiting for you a while." He entered, bowed, and began to cross himself to the red corner. But there were no icons. It was then that he realized he'd entered the home of a forest master. To his surprise, he also found a woman inside who seemed like a simple village girl. The host said to him, "Sit down and have supper with us." The lad, however, remembered that he was to eat nothing at the Leshy's table and answered, "Thank you, but I'm full. I'd like some water, though." The woman guided him to the well. She asked him if he had any Russian bread on him. "Of course I do," he answered, taking a loaf from his bag. The woman grabbed the bread and with a stuffed mouth asked if he had any salt. The man gave her some. "The Leshy led me astray some time before. I ate some of his food. I've lived with him since then. It's been almost 3 years. I'm like his wife, but I won't bear any children. His flesh is soft like a pillow. But I do things around the house while he wanders around the forest. He doesn't have any bread, though, nor does he have salt. He doesn't eat salty food, such is my life." The man drank his full, and Leshy told him, "Go already. They've already said a molembin for you, and now they're praying for themselves. You'll be able to find the path, and it will lead you home." Okay. I guess I shouldn't have approached. I was right. It was a trap. Oh yeah, crunchy.
You stop and keep your book ready. Philemon is waiting for you by the old fir tree. A familiar raven lands beside you.
Shepherd sorcerer. Shepherds were ascribed magical abilities. Peasants never quite understood what his job was. He sat in the shade, played a horn or a trumpet, but the crows would never wander away. It was thought that shepherds were close with a Leshy, who actually looked after cattle. Before the season started, they would agree on who would look after the animals and cut down a tree. The shepherd would place an Easter egg at its center, then they would both sit on opposite ends of the tree, and the one who got to the egg first would get to herd the cattle. If they cut down a birch tree, the shepherd sat on the top of the tree. If it was spruce, he would sit on the roots. In the latter case, the branches hindered him, and so the Leshy always won. It was believed that shepherds turned into wolves and did the job in wolf form. The truth is, shepherds, as a rule, had good ears. Each cow had a cowbell, wooden or metallic. By its sound, shepherds could tell if the animal had gone too far and blow a signal with the horn. The cows were used to it and walked towards it. In villages with a Komi-Pern population, the shepherds used wooden poo drums, a wooden board that hangs from a person's neck by a string and is banged with sticks. I was right. It was the little board thing. Nice.
Ah, Philemon, you're here already.
No, Vasilisa, hold on, listen to me. Don't crumble me into your book. You don't understand.
Carr, carr. Right, keep talking, brother.
You want to talk? Those who want peace don't learn to ravines.
I was scared. I was afraid you wouldn't listen to me. I know about the book.
Nice story, brother.
Oh, be quiet, Carnish. You're still much too young. You couldn't understand anything.
Speak before I change my mind.
I won't lie to you, Vasilisa. Enough with the lies. I'll tell you how it is. I sometimes drag Nimza villagers to my lair. Yes, under this tree. But not out of malice, but for a reason. I have to.
Carr, carr, carr. Father would never let it happen. Do you sorcery, Vasilisa, before it's not too late.
Wait, let's listen to him.
You can't understand me, Carnish. In order to avoid greater sacrifices, I have to accept lesser ones. Yes, I made it so Vorsa fell asleep, and is sleeping still. Yes, I hid Nimza and plan to keep it hidden. For this, I need power. I need a human sacrifice. This is the price.
For?
How did you put your father to sleep and hide the village?
It was difficult, but I managed it. For both of these things, I need power. I could wait until the villagers begin cursing one another and take them one by one. But it wouldn't be enough. A speck. I needed a powerful source, a flow, an avalanche of power. That's why I took on this image, a shepherd.
So you took someone's skin, like a chort.
That's another of the necessary sacrifices. I couldn't change my form then, as I can now. I began living in Nimza, sowing discord, carefully, gradually. As roots pierced the stone, so I was eating through the villagers' trust in one another. I built the events in such a way that one day, a local holiday, the villagers got angry at each other. Oh, Vasilisa, it's not easy. Everyone was angry, hated each other. I won't lie. I needed potions for that, trickery, and other things. But I got what I wanted. A lot of curses were said that day. So many that all of Nimza was cursed. That's how I managed to steal the entire village. And a dozen of cursed villagers provided enough power to put my father to sleep.
So, that's how you arrange it. If only I knew.
You were too busy with beasts and paid no interest to people, brother. Learn your lesson.
What huge sacrifices do you want to avoid? Aren't you the reason for them in the first place?
We, Leshies, can see the future. That's how I knew about your seal, even before you showed up here. We know what would await Nimza villagers in the coming years. We can hear it in the branches, in the whisper of the wind on the crossroads. Everyone, all the Russian lands will be swept by a storm. A storm is coming. Death, famine, murder, wars await you. Maladies on such a scale that have never existed before. This village will disappear altogether.
It already has. There's a half-dozen
This
people
can't be
living
true.
here.
It is true, and my brother knows that.
Everything may yet change.
Ha! There haven't been such powerful omens as these for a long time. I am certain this will happen.
People must choose their fate for themselves.
Choose? They have no choice. They don't know what awaits them or their children. These things are written in neither the black nor the white books. The future is much scarier than your chorts, Vasilisa. That's why I decided to hide them. I will kill one, and then the other, but they will survive here with me in this fog.
You're sucking this power out of the peasants?
Yes, I have to kill them. This is the price. I told you what this is about, and you must support me. The peasants ask for help all the time, but no one listens. Only I do. You yourself know about the sacrifice required for a worthy cause. You're a witch after all.
You speak beautifully, Philemon, but the people should choose for their own.
What can they choose? Death is waiting behind each door. Only I can keep them safe. Vasilisa, they have no choice. But you do. I can set you free from the fog. I can break the seal. But I will require a sacrifice. We will take a man from Nemzia together. I'll bring you to your father, and we will break the seal.
See, I can't.
You will be free, and Nimza will be safe.
Don't listen to him, Vasilisa. He cannot decide, and neither can you. Only they can. You have to stop Philemon. Nimzia will be free. You will be free, and my father will finally wake up.
Philemon wants to keep Nemzia in the fog, and the Raven wants everyone to be free. What should I do? Which side should I choose?
You speak nicely, Philemon. And your goal is noble. But people must have a choice.
And honestly, it was the, I can do this, but I will have to kill someone to help you. I'm trying to be a goody two-shoes. I can't take that kind of
I won't let
price.
you kill any more villagers.
That won't do. I won't let you near my tree.
Let's get this going, that going, that, and we'll throw that out as well. Ugh. Oh, he's gonna hit me 3 times? At least I'm immune to the waste. Honestly, I'm glad I put that burning blood on. I'd still rather not get hit, though. Okay, hold on. He's gonna hit me. He can't kill me. He's only gonna hit me twice. I'm gonna do the aggressive play.
Don't meddle in the business of our village.
Metal? You're the reason I'm here, and not in Vilgard.
Alright, look at that. That's nice. So that removes the status. He should die next turn. Oof.
I can let you go, Vasilisa.
But you will. You have no choice.
I'm pretty sure I win, so it's not really mad. I would have died though. Okay. As in, I would have like. If he hadn't died, I would have.
And quickly hides among the roots of the old tree. The raven bids you to hurry before the spirit regains his powers.
Oh shit, I'm not done. Oh no. I am so hurt. Admittedly, yeah, I knew that. I had to know that wasn't going to be the last fight.
The subterranean darkness squirms around you like an army worm. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see that these are shadows moving about. Philemon's previous victims, still restless. They whisper endlessly, but you can't make out what they're saying. Suddenly, Philemon springs from the darkness, along with coiling tree roots.
Think again, Vasilisa. You will doom the entire village.
It's you who are killing it. One after the other. I won't let other peasants end up in your lair.
$330. Jeez. Your father's name. George the father. I should have used another herb. Okay. Increases received by the enemy. Okay. Okay. You. No. Hold on. Not that. Not that yet. Give myself that. want that either.
You shouldn't have gone against me, witch.
You shouldn't have tried to kidnap peasants.
And me.
Alright, now he's going to oh, they're all gonna attack. Bollocks. What can I use? Okay, first let's see what I can put away. So I'm gonna get 33. And then die. And then totally die. Yeah. Man, I've been dying a lot this this episode. Oh man. Okay. Choose a page. In father's name. Let's get this going. No. As much as I want that. Actually. Yeah. Still like this. Oh, and I should have used... should have used the cuckoo's tears. Dead man. Whatever that is. And sure, let's get rid of that. You don't need ward. I mean, I don't really super care if you have it, but I wanted those to have as many black cards in the... black words in that Zagovar. They're just gonna attack? Shit. I don't think I'm gonna survive. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna get set. They're gonna do... Okay. I'm gonna survive, but just barely.
Shouldn't have gone.
You shouldn't have tried to...
And me.
heal him. Might as well throw one of these at him. He doesn't have spikes yet. Attack, I can take that. He's gonna hit me with that. He's gonna put spikes on him. So next turn I'll use those. Again, he doesn't have spikes yet.
Wait. You can't just... You won't be able to.
You sealed your fate yourself when you dragged me to Nimzia.
I'll survive that. He's gonna heal him. He's gonna put that on me again. Right. This is gonna hurt a lot. I have to get rid of these. Otherwise I just don't survive. Hooray!
The Leshy falls to the ground hissing and disappears.
I actually hadn't been paying attention to whether he was going to die or not.
You feel Philimon's sorcery disappear around you. Shadows vanish one after the other. Karnish thanks you and explains how to get to his sleeping father, outlining the necessary rituals. The Raven will wait for you there.
I guess it's gonna be...
Leshy's son told me to go north, to the old field. I better not waste...
Alright. Well, that's certainly enough for today. If you have some water, you don't forget to drink it. And if you don't have some water, you should probably go get some. I'm Weird, and these have been my work